yo. The first motherfucking track in the Allegabo Kitchen Sink Studios. Fuck, we got everything and the kitchen sink, bitch. I fucking made it a fucking spaceship, paid in cash with tinted windows and entertainment. We got the endo and like I said, it's grown on a spaceship. We hotbox and clear it out with air filtration. It's non-stop till light speed and we ain't made it. We got that cosmic in the bond, that shit that burned Apollo 1. Look at the clock and we travel through time. Cocky get hooked up with aluminum wire. Lights in the sky keep the people inspired until the falling stars turn them into funeral pyres. 50 large on the Millennium Falcon, except they stripped it for parts, turned it into a water fountain. And the radio taught me an alien language, but when I spoke it, I noticed it was Spanish. Shit broke, I hoped that it could be salvaged. I don't know, it's the ghosts of the past we brandish. I suppose we take the uh-ohs out by the boatload, then propose we take the oh-no's, put them in a damned hole. I don't know, fucking slip the nail in your sandal. I guess that's just a prank you can handle. Guess it's just a fact you can hang, bro. Got a Manson's brain on my mantle. I'd slay a fucking dragon if I had to. Forgot what I said, but I said it like a damn fool. If they tell me use my head, I'll simply put it through the table. The water we tread mixed with bile, the blood in our veins thicker than oil. Let it water the land that we toil. When it flows from the steel that severs the head from the body, every limb and appendage, the soil ingests what's left of the mess. Nature's incentive for the cycle of violence. Feed the cannon fodder to the glass cannon. Same kids as the senators Michael Moore's harassing.
Fucking making money, bro. You know how we fucking do. You could never fucking be on this level of commitment and fucking grind, bro. Like this shit is dang. Beyond a measure you could even fucking thank. Goddamn, you motherfucking stank. You a stinky fucking whore. You motherfucking rank. Fuck. I'ma kill your fucking family.
Hey man, I heard you need a guy, and let me tell you, this guy's the best at what he does. Anything you need, this guy can get it fucking done. I'm telling you, this guy's a specialist. He's outstanding in his field. I mean, don't just take my word for it. Anyone would tell you.
I come highly recommended. I get high right out of bed and now I'm making breakfast. I don't make concessions. I buy him for my movie at 7, then chill in a jacuzzi with the jets on. Preferably on a yacht or in a mansion and in arm's reach of a soda fountain. I'm tired of appealing to leverage. I decorate my front lawn with my own severed head. If I have to draw a weapon, I'm probably already dead. Won't catch you outside, I'll probably catch a cold instead. I've been trying to figure out where my enjoyment went. I'm shadow boxing ghosts and pulling on loose ends. Substantiate my thesis with claims that are toothless. Just a hiccup in the paths that I'm choosing. The riddle of a sphinx with loose lips. Moses trapped in the temple of Anubis. I come highly recommended. I get high right out of bed and now I'm making breakfast. I don't make concessions. I buy him for my movie at 7, then chill in a jacuzzi with the jets on. I left you on bread and never sent a message. I have to say I don't regret it. I need a lovable oath, just like Homer Simpson. No Day of the Locust animated television. My internet is full of Reddit threads with schematics for lethal weapons. My 3D printer delivered in a day in an Amazon package. But I can't comprehend the schematics. I can't stop consuming microplastics. I'm confident I'd lose a class action. Even with the money in my mattress, my pastor thought that I was homeless. Bro baptized me in like 2006. I come highly recommended. I get high right out of bed and now I'm making breakfast. I don't make concessions. I buy him for my movie at 7, then chill in a jacuzzi with the jets on. Looking like that Hellcat's on the horizon. But homie, that Fata Morgana is simply poison. Hell of a cat's cradle full of disappointment. Spend a couple bucks, apply the ointment. Recognize the self and then destroy it. I bought it just to flip it for a profit. And when Oblo died, I hoped it would skyrocket. That scarcity mindset is simply toxic. The first thought was how I could benefit. The man was consumed by the brand in an instant. And so I'm left feeling like a hypocrite. I'll probably sell it when I feel like it, or when I'm late on rent, say some shit like it's the world we live in. I can highly recommend it. I get high right out of bed and now I'm making breakfast. I don't make concessions. I buy them for my movie at 7, then chill in a jacuzzi with the jets on. Shit, man. It's the same shit, man. Same shit, different smell, man. You're a fraud if you slap again. Taught by the words of the victor's pen. Haunted by the ghosts of original sin. Until you're brought before the laws of man. It doesn't matter if you plead the fifth. Dead gods were slain by public opinion, or they were deconstructed by others through violence, through advertisement and false prophets. Leave them all with no other options. Agree to all the terms and conditions. Affirm it's for glory or oil or religion, and then it's finished. And it will be written how it is written, flawed as its authorial perception or reader's interpretations. I feed a non-believer to demon spawn from the ether. A 103 fever still couldn't get me a feature. Die by the hands of a high achiever, a future Ivy Leaguer. It's all the same on the end of the receiver. I need a reason not to smoke again. I was taught by the words of the victor's pen. We are haunted by the ghosts of their sins, and now I dance on the dirt where they lie stone dead. I've been infected by the past of man. Grasp at the last gasp of common sense. Labor hard enough to get a new apartment. New car with an illegal tint, wrapped in something that would make me sick. Clone of payments for a breakfast sandwich. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It's a time frame beyond what I can imagine. An epoch built on plastic and fast fashion. Demagogues who claim to be the last bastion. Prejudice and preconceptions form a fatal attraction. Redirects entangle me in bad faith interactions. 3rd grade level screaming matches. Post haste with the gasoline and matches. Some marmalade to hide the bloody gashes. Gas mask defects, put them all in a bloody casket. It's either ass backward or exactly what happened. I feed a non-believer to demon spawn from the ether. A 103 fever still couldn't get me a feature. Guess I'll follow the leader into a new theater of war. Watch my taxes go abroad and rain hell from above. It's their summer semester and they can do what they want. They can reconstruct the hegemonic norm through excessive use of force. Then they'll tell you it's for God or for societal good. I really wish they would just tell me the fucking truth. They purposely confuse in the name of being obtuse. It's like their only mission is repeating the abuse. Living off the omission of other people's perspectives. They make a country of Hannibal Lecters, or animals in need of lectures. In the form of aggression, improper form is corrected and hatred is redirected. Laugh at conscientious objectors and somehow say that they're still left of center. I need a reason not to smoke again. I was taught by the words of the victor's pen. We are haunted by the ghosts of their sins, and now I dance on the dirt where they lie stone dead. Polar opposite of classy, this that fucking McNasty. If you happen to see me, please don't fucking speak to me. Polar opposite of classy, this that fucking McNasty. If you happen to see me, please don't fucking speak to me. The apple of my eye defies gravity. The day when pigs fly may be happening. A world full of Travis Bickle travesties. A nickel every time I take one happily. A penny for your thoughts, I'd rather laugh and leave. Pull up to the gun range with a shooting sleeve. Set a one-liner every time I trigger finger squeeze. Back to checking boxes, verifying my identity. Matching objects, each one of these depicts a faucet. A virtual coffin, deletion from public awareness. Total erasure proves non-existence. Participation destroys resistance. Driven to live as if everything was written. Chalk it up to happenstance and loose definitions. Prevarication, indecision, and the decline of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Remembered in fate, blips, lost in forgotten crypts. Got lost and I dropped the mix. My homie got lost, was never found again. And so went everything that we'd made or had. Feels like long enough ago that it was play pretend. Wish I had known the proximity of the end. I feel like a facsimile of how I was then. I'm what you abhor, I'm what you ignore, I'm what you never thought of before. The knock on the door, the creak of the floor, the beat of the heart, it cheapens the score. The end of the start of the war. Everybody looks me in the eyes and says I'm doing great. I'm a fucking basket case, I'm Yogi with a plasma ray. I'm a homegrown catastrophe, Lone Star State miasma of manifest destiny. A collective sense of hyper-individuality, an oxymoronic attempt to strip us of our empathy. I'm apathetic when they reinforce our strength upon a screen. All I see are movies aided monetarily by the military. Tom Cruise still sending out cakes every January. New recruit didn't know shit about planes until we gave him one. Think he's finally getting the hang of that RC drone. Said it feels like a game, thinks that he's gone proper insane. Tally made for every person that he shot in the leg. But if he held the brigade, it means they held the blockade, and they can obfuscate the blame to save face. They're obviously opponents of the state, can't you tell? It's written all over their face. This narrative forbids you to commiserate. It rids you of your empathy, fanatical denials of misery. Offering an opposing opinion means you're ostensibly an operative of the opposition. You're operating in a way that's sure to attract attention, that any press is good is an outdated assumption. At least if your soul hasn't become redundant or sold in a private auction. And if so, you better hold on to something. But hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Yeah, hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Not God or the glory, just the profits and stock options for the military-industrial complex. Only reason to follow Congress. I'm immune to any reason you retort with a full fortress, a stubborn refinement. I'm a poor sportsman, I pull up and it ends with sirens. I pull up like Giallo with a glove fist. I pull up with a devilish grin with the 4 horsemen. Side saddle on a pale mare, annihilate the interim, rain death from the air. A quiet place is obviously a fantasy, cause when we're going out there will be endless screams of agony. Be it monster or man, the distinction is arbitrary. Destruction will be wrought by anyone with the ability. The wars will be fought by 20-somethings and teens. They're obviously obscene. It's obviously exactly what we need. It's obvious to everyone but me. I smoke another blunt and then repeat. Hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Lying there, all arms crossed in a coffin. Hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Lying there, all arms crossed in a coffin. Hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Lying there, all arms crossed in a coffin. Hope is not without the horror that prompts it. Lying there, all arms crossed in a coffin. I'm brute forcing passcodes, hunting down zip codes, accessing networks through co-workers' emails. I won't bother you with the details, just don't click a link that I send you. I might have done it and not meant to. Took the shit with the fen, cause the rents due. That lick they hit was a fib, they only meant to. Soul twisted and stretched just to make do. Packed bull, snapped in one, then I felt cool. Last call, need another drink, maybe another 2. Dad called, said I'd call him back, but I forgot to. Never been the same since I left school. We never hit the same as in the bathroom. Bumping Brockhampton like an asshole. Posted on a stoop when smokes and drinks were new. Cigarettes and booze on 45th Avenue. American Spirit Blues, Mad Dog in different hues. For loco flavored drool at Dairy Mont Rock View. I parry the thoughts of fools. Homie thinks he's so cool with the mic upon a stool. Benedictine for the aloof. We hold the burden of proof. They pull the curtain over you, a wolf in a sheep suit. The wool of the a snake in a toy's boot. That metal's rusted and bent, better melt it to make do. The people up top are the ones who make the rules. When their castles collapse, we'll be the only living fools. I'm brute forcing passcodes, hunting down zip codes, accessing networks through co-workers' emails. I won't bother you with the details, just don't click a link that I send you. I might have done it and not meant to. I have no patience, I have no proper motivation. I fear the threat of growing complacent, of throwing all my dreams in a waste bin, of living full of spite and hatred. All I ever wanted was to make shit, and all I kept confronting was some fake shit. Made me wanna think it's all bullshit, and honestly I still think it's bullshit. Another track, go ahead and bump the low end. I got a theory. You write in pencil, well I write in pen. You write for some ascendancy, I write because it settles me. I write because the measure of a man is what he lives and breathes. Everybody's waiting for that moment that'll set him free. I'll keep on waiting for that moment I can bleed and leech. They'll keep on teasing cause they all wanna see a freak. They bare their teeth, fresh meat, everybody wants a piece. It's all peaches, cream, and deceit. I'm brute forcing passcodes and hunting down zip codes, accessing networks through co-workers' emails. I won't bother you with the details, just don't click a link that I send you. I might have done it and not meant to. Win them all, I guess, but I digress. I can't run and hide, but I'm learning the steps. I'm not gonna lie, I expected less. In this fucked up mess, the infection spreads. I guess I lucked out, cause now I've gone Shaun of the Dead. A living corpse that consumes what is given to him. Out of sorts, false agentic force that reports to a home in bed, a homestead to house the living dead. Nothing better than a victory Pyrrhic. There's nothing to it, my blood thicker than syrup. Remove my face and then forget all the lyrics. Clear my plate till all that's left is a hiccup. Step on rakes like my life is a gimmick. Know the stakes and got the heart for the stick up. I contemplate as I'm shredded to ribbons. Kane and Lynch, survival's the only mission. A bloody stench of the butcher in his kitchen. The player wrenched from this earth into a vision. Is it reflective of the agency we're given, or the agency we thought we were promised within the system? Pain resisted, neglected and then forgotten. Tasted copper and choked with the mouth of cotton. Dial tone, operator, same sound as a heart stopper. Mode of address not unlike a carnival barker. Modus operandi maintained by a knight of Gotham. Might of an armored vehicle suppresses the problem. Reattach all the appendages and make it a monster. Recompense and revenge are often hard to decipher. Intention and ambition are kindling for the fire. Your echo chamber sounds like Tony the Tiger. Trying to pick and choose with liars I admire in this mire. I'll just fuck around in interviews then tell them I'm retired. But you know that shit's a joke because I'll never be retired. Maybe bum a pack of smokes and have a banquet with my lighter. Should I feel like Al Capone folding laundry from my dryer? Maybe buy myself a boat when I get out for lighting house fires. Or I'll take the surname Snow with my best bastard attire. Should I'm like Piccolo with all these holes through my flat tire? Pinocchio just put Geppetto on some damn wires. Can't win them all I guess, but I digress. Can't run and hide, but I'm learning the steps. I'm not gonna lie, I expected less. In this fucked up mess, the infection spreads. I guess I lucked out cause now I've gone Shaun of the Dead. A living corpse that consumes what is given to him. Out of sorts, false agentic force that reports to a home in bed, a homestead to house the living dead. doing when you're wasting time is chasing your own demise. Wash it down with the large Sprite burger and fries. That's the dime with the old on the side. They run the town like T and Avon combined. Still probably get him on the taxes or die. Can only run until you run out of time. Lose the plot, lose the brain and the mind. Obsessed with money cause the money's sublime. Give it a rest, confusing money with time. I can smell it on their breath with truffle on the side. The gold leaf ice cream for dessert last night. The exorbitance we strive for till we die. Way to orbit in the table with the sting guy. Sneaking suspicion that they won't tip nice. Something even Nostradamus could predict right. Minotaur Crete, I'm trying to find the downside. Trying to free you from that puzzle made for anyone above the age of 5. I'm not trying to make a buck anymore. I'm not trying to give a fuck anymore. I'm just trying to see what luck has in store. I'm not trying to flee the suit that I've worn. I'm just trying to set fire to a Porsche. I'm not trying to make a buck anymore. I'm not trying to give a fuck anymore. I'm just trying to see what luck has in store. I'm not trying to flee the suit that I've worn. I'm just trying to set fire to a Porsche. I'm just trying to raise hell in the streets. I'm just dying to see them weak in the knees. I don't want to hear a peep unless it's a scream. I don't want you claiming shit just for the ring. I don't need no 7 days like it's the ring. I exhaust on my options just for the bling. We all got a price like Reese Witherspoon and sing. Flippant reciprocals repeat. Jerk my shit more than Donald Gleese. The aftermath is like a Pollock piece. I search for answers in idolatry, in fluff pieces, in magazines. Still following the same routines. Then I unpause the TV screen, kick up my feet, and leave it for someone that's not me.
God fucking damn, dude. This guy is mega mondo dog shit. You know, I'm fucking sick of this, bro. I don't wanna listen to— no, bro. Turn this shit off. I don't wanna hear nothing else, bro. I'm sick of it. This guy fucking sucks mega dick, bro. Fuck. Turn it off.
I'm not trying to make a buck anymore. I'm not trying to give a fuck anymore. I'm just trying to see what luck has in store. I'm not trying to flee the suit that I've worn. I'm just trying to set fire to a Porsche. Obscure the record, then the whole thing repeats. 1 foot in the grave with no eyes to be seen. Homie said he wants a funeral like Gatsby. Said it would be real fun, real classy. Danger Diamo in the backseat. Said he wasn't coming till he heard the last thing. Asked about Rob and he said he'd pull a few strings. I think that motherfucker's lying right through his teeth. His mere existence still remains to be seen. Salt and burn his remains, should he prove to be a specter or fiend. A treacherous beast regurgitating bones of his feed. Exemplify the worst that there is to achieve. Justified and post monetarily. Vampire at my throat repelled instantaneously. Rose in hell with the help of a pagan routine. Crown of thorns doesn't mean that there's a rose underneath. Spit at my feet with pity disguised as empathy. This world has emptied me of my dignity. I have no suppositions. All I see are 50-50 dichotomies. Dickies jeans pre-distressed worn by CEOs of companies. Girl Scout cookies with Raytheon on the packaging. I'm not trying to make a buck anymore. I'm not trying to give a fuck anymore. I'm just trying to see what luck has in store. I'm not trying to flee the suit that I've worn. I'm just trying to set fire to a Porsche. I'm not trying to make a buck anymore. I'm not trying to give a fuck anymore. I'm just trying to see what luck has in store. I'm not trying to flee the suit that I've worn. I'm just trying to set fire to a Porsche.
God fucking damn. Shout out to the fucking LA Fire Department, man. Save my boy Emmett's house.
Life is understood backwards, we live it forwards. 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 I'm out of order, a broken machine, I heat all your quarters. Life is understood backwards, and yeah, we live it forwards. A piece of the puzzle for all you lawyers. Fact of the matter matters, there's never closure, there's no time to go back and pick out your poets, try as you might. The price is abhorrent, the sky is inverted, faces distorted, prices inflated, record profit reported, a door adorned with the blood of the locust, flooded rivers still forded, bludgeoned with the glimmer of something golden, the illusion of a narrative structure. It could be sold as a tincture, and it's cheaper by the liter. Reaper twisted his ankle, needed a breather. The line out the doorway could fill a theater, wallet fat enough to get a six-seater. You wanna see, you need a fistful of dollars, drop out of college, make $1 million off knowledge, develop a Midas complex, get a couple Apple Watches, a Roth IRA, some stock options, a whole room to entertain with 9 topics, concentric loops of logic, guaranteed to smooth the ripples in your noggin, an intentional disruption of the process. Life is understood backwards, we live it forwards. 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 I can hardly finish an outline, I can hardly bring myself outside. I wore these shoes for a year and now they look like a war crime. My idea is to buy another pair in the same size, throw the other pair onto a power line. I don't even care you're going out tonight. I got half an ounce for half the sticker price. It makes me wanna shout, I'm feeling rich tonight. Might take that TV dinner out the fridge tonight, for I can reconsider what I've done with my life. My redundance is not, my indulgence at an all-time high, and my repugnance spiteful and impolite. Cut up the beat so bad we had to put it on ice. Already high by the time I get on that flight. I'm far from alright, I'm far from understanding my timeline or being reprimanded for all that I've left behind. Had to fall down hard so that I could climb. My handhold is far from Honald's, but I seem to be managing just fine. Could always use a club soda with a twist of the lime, or entertain the notion of a scandalous surprise. A blessed car that's half blind and made of CGI. Swap my right eye with my left eye. No one said a thing except for Mike at the Best Buy. I thought a bell would ring when it's the same as the last time. Life is understood backwards, we live it forwards. 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 Throw a couple lines in the wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did. Throw a couple lines in the wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did. My alma mater is the same as Kaczynski. My grandfather's alma mater the same as Mangione. I wish I could've took a class with Oppie. Probably could've found a carbon copy. Probably could've found a literal Nazi, passing residuals in pitiful quantities, pissing while drinking in an infinite anomaly. While engaged in debates on foreign policy, it slowly drifts away into something to do with primates that comprehend symbology. All my friends congregate to live in appallingly, and we communicate with the newest technology. Might entertain the notion of drinking responsibly, but the potion bears resemblance to occupancy, and arguably it offers some reprieve, at least temporarily contemporaneous with a meal in good company. Someone less fortunate would probably kill for this simplicity, and somewhere less torturous who wouldn't break from this rigidity. Go through life with a baseline of stupidity. Only way to get play is to act like a fiddle in need. Preservation is impossible without the proper liquidity. My tomb is under Los Feliz, cause Silver Lake has no vacancies. At least it's got 5G and a flat screen. A California king just like the seat of the Mad Queen. Tell me you wanna see, you can't even get a damn peek. Throw a wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did. Throw a couple lines in the wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did. There's some Looney Tunes cartoon shit, there's some carpet bomb the whole town shit, regurgitate the suffering and double it, there's no backpedal, just sunk car shit, hope's been dead a long time, now all we got's hospice, out of town to seek the corpse flower fragrance, let's be honest, corpse party was some lame shit, two dead men in the cabin that they crashed, and I write in red pen cause my corrections are established. My inflections are obnoxious, every fuck I give's an instant deposit, everywhere I look I see the redundance, false prophets prophesying for some profit, large objects, often in the shape of lions, projects in progress that'll hopefully be done with the process by the time they dredge my bones from a tar pit, probably get sold to a Smithsonian knockoff or a skeezy establishment on the side of a truck stop. Want my ashes to be scattered on a public sidewalk, my ass won't be retired till I wake up in a sealed box, I kill it for hire, hands out coupons at a Starbucks, still judge me for the life I lead like I'm supposed to give a fuck. Throw a couple lines in the wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did. Throw a couple lines in the wind, pissing in the breeze for the kicks, sipping on a bottle from the neck, skinny dip in the river Styx, and reminisce on what I never did.